Hi, this is Lindy with Customer Success at CaseFleet. This video will provide an overview of the Contacts tab. Contacts is where the cast of characters in your case lives. If I navigate to the Contacts tab in my case, you'll see that I've already added 3 contacts to this case: Brian, Julie, and Sandra. Adding a contact to a case is easy. To add a person or an entity to a case, simply click the Assign a Contact to this case button and complete the information in the modal. For example, I'd like to add Holly Fox as a witness to my case. Holly has not appeared in any of the other cases I've created in CaseFleet, so I need to create a new contact record for her. I'll enter her first name as well as her last name, and I'd like to assign her as a witness. In addition to that, I'd like to note that she works for Food Depot and she's a good witness. As you can see here, we only have 4 roles created, so I'll need to add those roles to my case. To do that, I'll click on the Click to Add Edit Roles, and I'll add Food Depot as well as Good for Good Witness. Now that I've done that, I can assign both of those roles to her contact record for this case. Additionally, I'm going to provide a little extra information about Holly Fox in the bottom. In this case, I think it would be helpful to note that she was the cashier on duty at the time of the accident and that she had been working for the company for 10 years. Now that I've added Holly to my case, I'll add All American Quality Foods, DBA Food Depot, the defendant. Again, I'll click on the Assign a Contact to this case button. This time I'll select Contact as an entity. And we'll select Defendant as the role. You'll notice that I'm not necessarily adding a full contact record for these contacts. CaseFleet does provide a form to create a complete contact record if you need it. There are 2 ways to access that. One would be to click on the row for the contact, for instance here, and then I can click Edit, and you'll see it has a full contact record. The other place to access a full contact record would be clicking on the Contact button on the left side navigation menu. This is where all of the contacts from all of your cases live. Moving back to our case, I've noticed that I actually entered the contact information for one of my contacts incorrectly. This should read Brian Banton and not Brian Bandon. Again, to edit the full contact record, I would double click on the row, and now if I hit Edit, I've pulled up his contact record. I can change his last name. I can also add phone number, title, address, etc. Now, if I'd like to edit contact information specific to this case, I click on the pencil icon to the right of the contact. For example, for Julie Allen, I'd like to add 3 roles: Food Depot, Witness, and Good. I'll click on the pencil icon, and then I can add those roles. You can see now they've appeared. Adding roles to my contacts is a helpful organizational tool, especially when I have a large number of contacts in a complex case. As you can see, we have a contact role filter on the left side of the screen. If I click on it, it opens all of the roles I've created for this case. Now, if I'd like to find all of the witnesses in my case, I can simply click Witness and the witnesses will appear. Or maybe I want to find the witnesses who are also employees at Food Depot. In addition, there is a Search Contacts tab where you can type in a simple word search and the contact will appear. Now that I've added contacts to my case, the next step will be linking contacts to my fax. For that, I'll use the @ symbol, filtering by contacts, and running reports by contacts. I'll cover all of those in a separate video.